Looks like they're a little overzealous, a little too ready to go, but it's Flatside versus Big Dinner FC, and already off to the bat, GCG trying just to score it up, and I'm not even having time to introduce them. Too eager to get into it. They joined the server early, but it's going to be an early goal for GCG as the first one goes into the bottom left of the net. So an early lead here from Big Dinner FC, currently sitting at 1-3 this season of IGL Fall 2020. A little bit unfortunate for them so far, but a little bit more unfortunate for the Flatside team, who is currently 0-4, looking to get their first win of Fall 2020, but they have to do it up here against Big Dinner, and they have a lot to play for. Big Dinner FC, playoff chances on the line, and they absolutely need to win this one if they have any hopes of making it into the playoffs. Doy McFunk's not quite able to read out the hit, and it's gonna be snuck straight past by Sneaky Spaghetti, and he's living up to the name as it's a slick little shot right behind the defender, and an early equalizer for Flatside to make it 1-1. And now 30 seconds in as we're equalized yet again. Let's look at the players real quick. It's going to be for Flatside, Sneaky Spaghetti, Urkatu, and Ty Traverse. Meanwhile, over for Big Dinner FC, you've seen them before on the channel. Go Churros Go, Doy McFunks 2, and Churro Burrow representing Big Dinner FC. Already, Doy McFunks in the back line, just trying to watch out, make sure no lobbers come through. But it's going to be a shot over towards mid. Met on the wall, 0 boost on GCG, so the fallback is a very good strategy. Churro trying to set up his teammate, but Doy not quite able to get in the way of it. Back to the orange corner. It's going to be Urkatu trying to get it on net, and it's not quite going to beat by any of the orange defenders. It's back into the blue end, trying to beat past, but Ty Traverse, he's got it all the way downfield. Doy McFunk's crucial save, but he makes it. Back into the corner. Minute 20 already expired. 2 goals on the board, 1 for each team. Doy McFunk's blocking the shot, and it's over to the left wall. Urkatu trying just to win out against anybody that he can, but it's GCG to try to clear it away, and it's over to the right wall. Doy McFunk's playing it. It's past Ty, but Ty does grab some boost for his trouble. So now back over into the orange end. Churro Burrow to pressure. He's got it on the wall, and with a demo onto one of the onto the blue defenders, sorry, this offense is an offensive chance, but the shot going straight by GCG, very luckily not on net, so a shot not going to be coming through here for Flatside, but Ty trying to set up his teammate, and Churro pressures. It's over to the midfield. Doy McFunk's already up, and he gets it on net, and it's snuck inside the left crossbar to regain the lead here for Big Dinner FC. A beautiful little aerial, just showboating a bit, drops it straight in, and there's just no way Sneaky Spaghetti can get back in time for that one. So with 3 minutes to go, it will be Big Dinner FC once again in the lead. Urkatu, though, catching a good kickoff, not able to capitalize onto the boost. Doy McFunk's not able to read it off of that clear, so Churro to clear it under the wall. Back over to Doy. Clears it back to the corner, but Sneaky already there, not quite able to connect. So Ty gonna be forced to push a little bit further into this end. GCG regains ball control. Urkatu pressures and does actually win it out against 2, but Doy McFunk's in the back line, pressures and clears. Back over past the midfield line into the blue end, booming it back towards mid. GCG and Churro a little bit double committing, but not quite bad for their part. It's not on net, but the offense still very much alive. No demo going to come through onto Urkatu, and it's crucial for Flatside that it didn't as he clears the ball away, but it's centering mid. GCG tries to hit it past the defenders, but there's just too many in the way. It's back to the corner. Triple committed into this blue end, though, and they need to watch out for any sort of booming goals, but Doy tries to read off against Urkatu, and he gets it deep into this orange end again. Sneaky trying to capitalize, but they can't. A lobber comes over, and a missed save there from Go Churros Go is going to seal it. Doy McFunks does what he can to try to get it away, and it's just gonna sneak by. Sorry, excuse me, it was Churro Burrow. I confuse the Churro gang all the time. But with 2 minutes left, it will be a missed save to give the equalizer back to Flatside, and they're looking to try to take this first game away. GCG whizzing past his teammates to try to get it back into the blue end, but with 0 boost, he's going to be beaten out, and now Doy tries to pressure up. It's back to Churro Burrow, who does touch it, but it's back towards his own goal, and now GCG catches the back pass, is going to be able to press off this a little bit, but you can already see the touch mid. Urkatu, not a great one if he's trying to get it away, but he does hit it past the second, and Doy forced to fall back, forced to clear it. An easy clear for him, but not as easy of an attack because Sneaky getting bumped around, but still able to connect onto the ball. Ty trying to touch it past whoever he can, and Churro just going to be trying to touch it away. A minute 20, 80 seconds remaining, and they have to try to score here either side. And Sneaky does it all himself and dribbles it past two defenders, aerially committed to try to deny him, but they're just not able to do it. Actually gets it past all three. And it's going to bounce down straight off the top crossbar to seal up the first lead of the game for Flatside. Urkatu back towards mid. Doi McFunk's not going to be able to connect, so it's a shot towards the orange goal. It's not quite on. It's over towards the right wall, and Ty Traverse not quite able to get there, but Sneaky already up, and he's going to backboard it off of one of the enemies and get it straight in, and what a lucky little touch there to get it back off one of the orange defenders. He gets it down, and it's just a missed touch there. You just can't expect that. But it comes through, so a 2-goal lead goes back to Flatside, and with a minute to go, Big Dinner looking to lose the first game unless they can hit 2 quick ones. They only have 60 seconds, less than that now. And back into the top right corner, it's going to be lobbing mid. One on the backboard, already looking to clear this away. They don't want to allow any shots, but it's a pass mid. Urkatu to try to play it up and does get it past Churroboro, and now is just trying to beat out Doi, but he can't. Ty to follow. It's back into the corner. Ty maybe looking like he wants to do it all himself, but GCG denies. And Doi, a crucial little touch to deny the shot on goal. And that is going to be Sneaky, replaying it back up mid. Urkatu just trying to follow low. Let's Ty try to go for the shot, but isn't quite able to get there in time. So it's going to be Sneaky to try to follow this through, and with only 18 seconds and the ball back in their own end, it's looking less and less likely that they can tie this one up, and with Sneaky hitting a nice third shot, a 4th goal in the game for him. It will be the first game going the way of Flatside, looking to get themselves that first IGL win. 12 seconds to go. There's always the miracle story, but it's unlikely they're going to hit 3 quick kickoff goals to secure overtime with only 8 seconds to go. 6 now. But that doesn't stop them from trying a bump onto Urkatu, but that will do it. GCG not able to get anything there out of the blue end, so it will be game 1 going to Flatside as you see the first blue tick going up on the scoreboard. So a first one going Flatside's way, looking to get that first win. Will Big Dinner FC be able to bite back? Or will this be a start to the end of their playoff runs? Let's see when we jump into game 2 here in just a minute. And here we go, starting to load into game 2 of the best of 5. Flatside currently up 1-0. They win it by 3 in game 1, looking to try to seal off a second. And we're going to see if they can do it, or if Big Dinner FC is going to give them a little taste of what it takes to play in the IGL playoffs. They're going to be trying to get up to it. They need to win this game. Doi McFunks does manage to get a touch off the kickoff. It's over to Ty, and now it's back deep into the orange end. Ty actually trying to take this one all the way, but he doesn't connect. It's back to the corner. Back over onto the wall, and Sneaky tries to get back in the way, but Churro just stealing all the boots, stealing the ball as well, and now it's in front of the blue goal, and he's going to get it right along the goal line, but he can't quite score it in past 2, but not in. And it's going to be a close shot, but no cigar here for Big Dinner, as they are denied the first goal of the game. But Churroboro following up so fast, but he's not able to get it on net. 4 minutes, 40 seconds have elapsed, and we've seen 2 great scoring opportunities, just not able to be capitalized on. Ty trying to capitalize on that one, but it's not even needed. Sneaky Spaghetti, his 5th goal of the series now, as it's going to be him just hitting a nice little lob straight under the top crossbar to seal up game 1 in only 48. Or goal 1. Words all over the place, but go Churros go, trying to make sure that ball only goes one place, but it's not. It's back to the wall. Over to the blue end. Doi trying to follow this up. It's into the corner. Sneaky does get a touchdown. Ty tries to pressure, but that's a nice little boomer pass, but it's not a connection from Churroboro. GCG to try to keep this offense alive, but Urkatu with the demo onto him is going to shut down this offense very fast. only 10 boosts, so he has to be a little bit careful against Doi McFunks, but it's not going to actually work out. Doi tries to get it back to his teammate. Churro gets a touch, it's into the corner. GCG trying to read this out, but Ty gets it past 2. Doi, the last man back, gets a shot towards net, and it's go Churro's go to get the last bit of movement needed to equalize this scoreline at 1-1. Doi, a nice little pass past every single defender, and GCG just giving it that little bit of extra love he needs to deny Urkatu's save. So 3 minutes 30 left, and it's currently 1-1. Flatside still up in the series, and Ty dribbles it past one, but it's not going to get past too many others as it's straight back into the blue end. Doi to try to follow. It gets it on net, but Urkatu's there. It's a denied shot. GCG to try to pressure, and it's back over to the midfield. Back over to Ty Traverse, and he's trying to get this up the midfield. Back over to GCG, and it's going to be a slow one. They do not want to open up this goal. Do not want to go back down a goal. So just looking to see what exactly will be coming out here. Ty Traverse gets a shot over in front of the net. It's a pass, but a shot denied. Back into the blue end. Ty just trying to get back to the goal, see if he can shut down anybody that's coming in. And a missed touch there, followed by a double demo, is going to leave a wide open goal, but GCG can't get the shot on. It's over, far left to goal. The score remains equalized, and a beautiful shot opportunity is completely denied as Big Dinner FC finding the ball back in their own end. It's off the wall. It's off the corner. And Ty just trying to see if he can get it past anybody, but he can't quite do it. It's pinched back out by the Orange members, but back into their own end by Urkatu. He's just making sure nobody can get this away, and Sneaky might be looking to get his 6th goal of the series on board. There are 5 goals scored by Flatside in game 1. 4 of them were that man on your screen, Sneaky Spaghetti, and Ty trying to get himself one on the board, but it's going to be denied. Absolutely everybody saving this ball with only 2 minutes to go. An equalized scoreline means that 1 goal could be it, and it's passed away. A shot towards net, Churro to get it to the corner, punch back down mid, but Urkatu not able to connect onto the ball. Churroboro not able to redirect that one in, so it's into the corner. Sneaky to try to get it away, meets Doi in the 50, and it's back down in front of their own goal. A pass from Doi, but it's going to be a double commit from Churroboro, and GCG forced to aggress to try to get back in. It's going to be hit back towards mid. Sneaky does get it over in front of the goal. Churro tries to get a touch onto it, but isn't quite able to read the ball. Doi to force a 50, actually just wins it out straight up, and it's just going to be too easy, but they just can't seem to find the net. That's a 3rd beautiful scoring opportunity that has just been squandered by Big Dinner FC, and they're getting so many good shots towards the net, they just can't quite seem to find it over that goal line. Ty tries to pressure this back up. It's over to Sneaky, who will be trying to beat out against Churro, but a little bit too slow to the ball. Rewarded eventually as that touch doesn't quite go out, but Doi gets it into the corner. It's going back towards mid. Churro to clear it. Sneaky does have to try to get out, and now it's just Churro killing it again. Ty so fast on that ball, on that counter offense, and it's going to be hit back towards mid again. Sneaky Spaghetti back into the corner, and it's going to be actually shot on goal from Ty Traverse. That's a 2nd good shot he's had, but another one denied from Churroboro. The counter attack is real. GCG trying to get it upfield. Sneaky does kill it a bit, but Churroboro there, and it's fumbling for the ball right now on the flat side, but it is working out. It's not quite going into their net, and they are getting more and more opportunities to score. It's going to be rolling back towards the goal. Not redirected on, but a redirect into Ty Traverse, as now it's starting to get cleared away. It's going to be hit back over to Churroboro, who's going to get it to the wall, and now back into the corner. It's back hit off the wall, and with only 6 seconds, we're likely going to see overtime unless Doi McFunks can make some sort of play happen, but he can't. And that will get us overtime here in Game 2. Off to the kickoff. It's golden goal now, ladies and gentlemen. The first one to score will be taking Game 2. Flatside looking to get within 1 of a 3-0 sweep. Meanwhile, Big Dinner trying just to get one to keep themselves back in it. And it's a shot from Ty Traverse, his 3rd of the series, but this time nobody from Big Dinner can get there to shut it down as Doi tries to get a backflip shot away. Churro tries to just be behind to watch his 6, but it's not going to happen. And Flatside going to be going up 2-0. A beautiful game played from Flatside, but there were a lot of opportunities for Big Dinner to get shots into the net. You can see they had 5 shots on, and 3 of those were basically totally open goals. If they can fix their direction just a little bit and hit the goal instead of the crossbar, they're definitely going to be looking good. But now, 3 match points potentially for Flatside, but they're going to see if they can finish it off in 1. Hopping back down into the pitch for what might be the last game of the match. It's going to be 2-0 for Flatside, looking to get themselves that first IGL win on the board and knock Big Dinner out of playoff contention. Churroboro to meet in the midfield, GCG to follow, but it's going to be hit towards the wall. Sneaky just keeping this ball aggressing towards the orange net. Churro, though, a nice fast shot, and that's finally the accuracy we needed to see from Big Dinner, as a fast one from the half-field line is going to seal up a first goal lead for Big Dinner FC, and a beautiful shot into the net. Very well placed, very little the defender could do to get that one off net. And with 9 seconds elapsed already, we're going to be seeing a lead for Big Dinner. But this net, it's already open. There's one defender inside. It's off the backboard. Sneaky trying just to redirect that on. It's back into the corner. Touch back towards mid, towards the wall. GCG trying to play it, ends up back passing it, and it's going to be cleared away by Churro. Some 50s come through. It's a little bit hard to tell who's going to be winning out in every situation, but GCG trying to make sure that none of those shots go stray towards the goal. It's going to be centering, though, and it's a clear away. A double commit, though, on the defense is going to force Churroboro back. It's going to force Doy McFunks onto the ball, and a follow-through not going to be allowed there as it's cleared straight past Churroboro. Doy McFunks tries to get it back towards mid. It's over towards Ty, and actually wins out the fight. Sneaky gets it towards net. Churro to clear. 0 boost here from GCG, and right now he's trying to get in the way of the ball. He does get a hit. Churroboro to back pass it, but the demo is going to leave this low boosted man alone in the blue end. It's back over him, and he does actually finally get rewarded for his efforts, but Doy McFunks isn't quite in a scenario to get the touch. Churroboro is, but the pass denied. It's going to be the tie. Back to the midfield. Doy to try to play this up, and it's a wide open goal and an easy shot from Doy McFunks 2 to get a 2-0 lead for themselves. And just a wide open goal, a little bit too anxious here on the Flatside team, getting a little bit too over aggressive towards the midfield, but it's going to lead to a second goal. With 3 minutes 40 to go, definitely still recoverable, but right now Big Dinner going to be getting themselves a little bit of confidence. Probably feeling a little bit distraught that they dropped down 2 games already, but they know they can get these shots on board, get these games on board. They just need to rally, and rallying they are. GCG trying to play out against everybody, but Urkatu to fight him, Urkatu to win it, and it's back over towards mid. Doy hits it past one, Ty's there. It's a booming downfield pass, but GCG interrupts. Ty tries to follow the ball, doesn't quite get the connection, but Urkatu does. It's back up the wall. Ty, low boost, goes for a little bit of a fake, and that does leave Urkatu with a shot towards net. Doy McFunks with a clear. Back over to the midfield, and we're almost at the halftime mark, and we've seen no goals scored yet for the Flatside team. It's going to be over 1. Ty now to play this, but with 0 boost. Gonna have to play it a little slow. Isn't even going to be rewarded that corner boost. It's Sneaky Spaghetti forced to play this out in the midfield. And it's met, actually, by Ty. Met by Ty again, and he's just trying to get this past everybody. Urkatu falling in the back line, does hit it towards the corner. Churroboro is already there, though. Such fast aggression, and a clear is denied, as look at that play from Churroboro. It's a clear from Urkatu, trying just to get it past whoever he can. Touches it out, but Churro, so fast on the reaction, gets a touch straight in front of the net, pressuring onto the defender in front of him, and GCG doesn't need a more open goal than that because he scores it and gets themselves up to 3. Just into the halftime mark here now as GCG hitting another one on net from the half field line. It's going to be off the top, and you could see there on the defenders, they just thought that was in. Ty doesn't even try to address for it, and Churroboro going to be an easy one to sink in when you don't have anybody trying to get the ball away from you. So 4 goals on the board, and Big Dinner FC gonna be leading handedly in this one. Flatside still on the goose egg as they can't quite seem to get anything into the orange end. It's so much aggression out of the Big Dinner FC boys, and Urkatu just trying to start to get it away, but you can see they're already deep in this end, but a miss from Churroboro does open up a clear. Not going to be allowed. Ty, the last man back, and he does finally get it away. Doi into the corner, touches it mid, Urkatu to pressure, and the 51 by him. It's Churroboro to get it up the midfield, passes it. Sneaky is ready for it, so it's not going to be allowed that deep into the blue end. A pinch. It's high. Doi trying to see if he can get in the way. Isn't quite able to connect, but gets it lower on the ground. And now Urkatu trying to see if anything will quite open up. It's a pass mid, but Churro's there. Met out from Urkatu. And now just trying to see what's going to be coming his way. GCG isn't quite sure, but it's going to be going past Urkatu. Churroboro to pressure. Can't quite get the touch on ball, but does pressure enough onto Urkatu that a double commit is forced out. It's back into the blue end. McFunks to try to get it off the wall. He can't quite get the connection, and the ball going to be starting to move its way back up midfield. GCG beats it back into the corner, but this pressure is still alive. It's another touch, and Churroboro just getting in the way in whatever way he can to deny these shots deeper into the orange end. A pass, but denied. And now back up to Urkatu as he tries to get something from the midfield, but he can't quite do it. Ty, a pinch off an enemy to get it over in front of the goal, but denied by Doi as it gets back up to the wall. A demo. That does open up the defense a little bit, but this ball is sailing into the blue end. Churroboro to try to read it, and it's actually Urkatu to win out that fight. He's trying to pinch it on. He can't quite direct it right enough into the net, but it's going to be bouncing mid. Churro getting it past two. And now with only 26 seconds, it's hard to see how Flatside could fight their way back into this Game 3, so it doesn't look like that sweep is going to be allowed today. And Big Dinner going to get themselves the first of 3 needed to make the reverse sweep a reality. 10 seconds to go, just no real way for any sort of 4 goals to be scored. As the 10 seconds drops to 2 and the 2 seconds drops to none, as Flatside drop Game 3 and Big Dinner FC put themselves on the board. Very well played. The shots definitely a lot more accurate. Seems like they were warming up in the first 2 games, but definitely looking to see if they could win out here. Big Dinner up to their first game. 1 more to tie the series, 2 more to win it, but still 2 match points for Flatside. Let's see how this goes, jumping into game number 4. I said last time Game 3 might be the last time we load into the pitch, and Big Dinner proves me wrong. Can they do it again? As Game 4 still a match point here for Flatside, and Big Dinner looking to try to equalize that series score. Urkatu doesn't quite get it off the kickoff, does set it up for Ty, and they're playing very deep into this orange end right now, a very aggressive play style. They're trying maybe to mimic the aggression that they saw from Big Dinner and just try to allow any shots, but right now Doi traveling this ball up the field and the aggression, leaving these guys with low boost here on the defense. Churro, it's back off the ceiling, back over to Sneaky, and he does touch it midfield, so at least the attack denied for now, and actually Sneaky, a quick counter attack, and Doi McFunk's forced to save. GCG not quite able to connect, but his teammate denies the opening goal. Ty, though, does it all himself. Catches me catching my own breath with just a beautiful little double touch. You can see here, takes full control, knows Churro can't turn in time to get that away from him, and just sinks it straight into the top left corner. 43 seconds expired, and the first goal on the board for Flatside again. A little bit dangerous here for Big Dinner. They can't really allow these guys to start hitting their shots, start getting the ball aggressively into their end, because when that happens, they know that those shots are going to start flying. Urkatu getting a little bit bumped, so the defense not the strongest. GCG trying to capitalize, touched away by Ty. Back to the corner. Sneaky to pressure, and it's actually a pinch out, but a beautiful read there from Urkatu to get it back towards the orange net. It's not quite on, but the clear isn't there, and the orange side doing their best to get it out of harm's way ends up shooting themselves in the foot. The ball, you can see here, not quite on net, and they just end up clearing it a little bit too angled into the goal. So 2-0, Flatside Gonna be a little bit gracious that they were gifted that one, and it's gonna be some more offense. Ty just trying to get aggressively towards this ball in the midfield. Sneaky to Fresher, try to get up the midfield. Doi to read it out, and it's a shot towards net, and it can't be saved from Sneaky, but Ty's there. The demo from Urkatu onto GCG as well. Gonna open up this goal. Ty trying to do it all himself, but he can't quite get it into the crossbar. 90 seconds gone, and already down by 2. It's gonna be Big Dinner trying desperately to get something on net, and finally a shot comes through, but it's off. Back over to Ty, who clears it into the corner, and Churuburo to clear it away mid. Back over to Doi, and Ty just touching this a little bit further into the orange end. Urkatu as well, everybody getting a piece of this one. It's actually maybe in. And Doi, the uncertainty forces a clear, a save on the board for him, but still, 2 minutes expired now, and nothing to show for it, Big Dinner FC. They're trying desperately to get something, but the attacks just keep coming in. It seems like every time the ball goes into a blue team member's car, it's getting shot downfield at some crazy angle, trying just to sneak past the defenders. Constantly on their guard right now, Big Dinner, but the shot going through. Churro forced into a 50, and he wins it out in the corner. Isn't able to win it out twice as Ty takes it away, and oh my god, the bump as well opens up Urkatu for his second of the series. A beautiful play there from Ty Traverse as he just knows he can't quite do anything with that ball and bumps the defender away. Sometimes it's car over ball, and with a hat trick on the board for Flatside to the goose egg of Big Dinner. Going into halftime, it's looking right now like it's all blue. Right now, Churro not really wanting Sneaky to get any sort of shot on board, but not able to deny it. A lob over towards the goal. Ty to follow. No connection from either player, though. Urkatu following, but it is actually going to be a demo. This keeps the offense alive. The boost going to be able to be recovered, too. So back in the midfield, we've got Churuburo. Low boost. Doi McFunk's tapping it mid. Sneaky has an open goal. Tries to go for it. Churro's there. Gets back in time to deny a shot. Urkatu trying to redirect it himself, and Ty knows that's getting cleared, seeing if he can maybe sneak it past some defenders. Ends up just opening up a counterattack for himself, but GCG already pushing this one back up the midfield. It's back into the orange end. A minute 40. It's taking down more and more, and we still haven't seen a goal on board yet for Big Dinner. It's back towards mid. Ty just barely off net, but what a fast attack. It's back towards the midfield. Sneaky can't connect, so Doi into the blue end, and Ty now the last man back, but he's going to be enough to get it away. It's off the wall. Booming it back downfield into the orange end. It's back over to Sneaky. Tries to get it past anybody here, but it's going to be caught out from GCG, followed by Doi. And Doi actually passing it straight down into his fast-flying teammate to get it back into the blue end, but a counterattack already on board. Going back off the corner. Going back out past GCG, gets it mid. And now potentially opening up a goal. And the first of 3 on the board as Doi McFunks gets the pass off GCG to score up the first of 3 that they need to secure overtime. A lifeline seized, but not yet fully realized. 2 to go. And a minute to do it. Going to be met in the midfield. Tie against GCG, and it goes to the orange end. It's actually going to be going deep into the blue end. Churuburo, a fast follow through. Going to leave GCG with a tap back over, but Doi knows that that ball could be shot back at his own net. It's going to be a killed offense, and back up onto the wall. Ty to hit it back down towards mid. Urkatu tries to follow. Churro trying to get it past anybody that he can, but he can't get it past any. It's back into the corner. Doi kits it over, but Ty going to be there to receive, and the boost not even gathered there from the orange man as it's going to be hit back down the midfield line. Nobody's back for that right now, but Urkatu's able to turn. 30 seconds, 29, the time ticking further and further away as it's still just 1 goal to 3 here for Big Dinner FC. They need to get 2 more to get any shot of a reverse sweep on the board and any shot at the playoffs. It's going to be GCG to try to touch it back, but not getting it back towards net. 15 seconds to go. Doi is able to clear it away from his own goal, but 10, 9, a time just ticking further and further down, and a 50 not going to go their way. So with 3 seconds left, and Urkatu potentially sealing up a 4th, it's going to be game 4 going the way of Flatside with a beautiful shot from Sneaky Spaghetti, a man that truly dominated the first 2 games to seal the deal, and with it, the match. And a great job here to Flatside. They really earned that win. A 3-1 victory puts them at a 1-4 scoreline so far on IGL. looking to make it 2-4 before regular season ends, but a well-played match nonetheless.